What's going on, Rutgers, Newark? We are so thrilled to get our 2023-2024 academic, athletic, sports season underway. And who better to start with than our first-year head coach for women's soccer. Let's give it up for Mr. Nate Gualiardi, everybody.
Thank you.
Nate,
how are you?
What a great place to be, right here on the soccer pitch at Frederick Douglass Field. First of all, congratulations on being named the 9th head coach in Rutgers women's soccer history. You come over with a pretty heavy resume, a lot of accomplishments over at Caldwell. Talk us through a little bit about your experience for the last 16 years at Caldwell. Was it tough saying goodbye, and what do you think about this great opportunity here at Rutgers Newark?
Well, it was an amazing experience. We had a great run for the last 10 years. We won 3 conference championships, so it was tough saying goodbye, but you know, this is important to me. We have such tremendous resources here, and I can't be happier.
You know, if we look back at last season, you guys, you weren't here, but finished on a really strong run. I think 5 or 6 unbeaten game streak to end the season, losing in the semifinals. You're inheriting a pretty solid team as it is. Not a lot of losses to graduation. Things are looking up for this program.
Yes, they are, absolutely. I think that the returners are really starting to understand the system, what we're trying to do. And I'm excited about the newcomers. The first-year players are adapting to their roles as well, and I'm excited. I watched all their games from last year. They played very nice soccer, and I'm just trying to add on to the other coaches that were before me and try to help as much as I can.
Well, Nate, you talked about the system. If you wouldn't mind sharing with some of our viewers, what is Nate Gualiardi's philosophy, and what do you hope to bring here to the pitch at Frederick Douglass Field this season?
I would like to bring high energy. We're going to try to create as many chances as possible. The formation is the formation. It's something that will adapt as the year goes on, but I just want to bring high energy. Very. I want the players to be themselves and express what they've learned throughout the years of playing soccer and us helping them. I want to make it fun and enjoyable because that's what it's about, in my opinion, and we'll do what we can.
Well, you joined the coaching ranks here at Rutgers Newark with a lot of good company. We could look at Kevin East, who's the head coach of the men's soccer team. He's had a ton of success here. First of all, what's up with the goaltenders that become head coaches? You had a good run at Caldwell. You're alumnus or alumni of Caldwell and a former goaltender. What is it about that position that lends itself to the coaching ranks, in your opinion?
Well, we sit there and watch the game, so we analyze the game. We're probably in my type of system. The goalkeeper has the loudest voice, and because they see the field, and that's why I think the goalkeepers translate to being good coaches. Absolutely.
As the raindrops begin to fall here at Frederick Douglass Field, it may be symbolic, Coach, of a little cleansing, something new. Someone that's not new to this program, who's really been a standout and an exceptional player, is Layla Ediyebi. Talk to me a little bit about the importance of her role on this team, the experience she has, and a little bit about what she did over the summer trying out for the Moroccan national team that ended up going on to play for a World Cup. And Layla's dream was maybe cut short a little bit there, but quite an honor to even be asked.
Yeah, she attended U23 camp, and she brought back some experience from that, and she was thrilled to do it. When she came to ask me if she can go, I welcomed it, and I pushed her to do it. I think it's an experience that not many people can have. So, and her role on the team is a big one. Anytime that you're the player that most teams are going to be watching for, she has a tremendous role on this team, and we're going to try our best to keep her not in the spotlight for the other teams and try to hide her in certain places to make it easier for her to create and do what she does best. She's an outstanding young lady that will definitely do great things.
A couple of quick ones before we let you go. The Riveras of the world, the additional pieces needed to maybe get you guys over the hump. And, I noticed there's a lot of explosiveness on this team last year, but maybe a little bit of an inability to finish. Layla's a finisher. What do you need to do with your supporting cast to help that centerpiece in Layla Adiebi succeed and maybe get a couple more points on the board this year?
I just think that everybody around her needs to understand that taking on players close to the box is important for us to create space for her, and it translates to her as well. She's going to need to do the same thing so she could get some assists. I think it's important for her to let go of the ball in certain places when when she might have last year she might have felt the pressure to shoot. I want her to get rid of the ball and to help the other players succeed as well, because we do have a tremendous amount of forwards that I think can put the ball in the net and will put their name in the NJAC books this year. So
give us a few of those names, if you would, players to watch this year for anyone who's new to the team.
I mean, Tamia Howell comes back, so that's somebody that I think might she can do it. She's done it before. So the experience.
Explosive player, a lot of speed.
Yeah, experience is key. I believe that Mariana Valencia is somebody else that will take a step forward.
Tough player
with us.
Too, scrappy kid,
yeah.
and gets the job done, and also has a lot of speed.
Yes, and willing to do the work and constantly working, moving, and so there's a couple others as well that really are going to take part in that as well. But those are really the two right now that we're trying to connect those dots with those three. But there's a lot of talent, and I'm excited about it. And I think that if the young women of this team put forth the effort and the intensity is there, I think we'll be very successful.
Not a bad place to start with those three. Let's go to the defensive side of things, Coach. You've got Katie McLaughlin, who's been an absolute stalwart between the pipes for you guys. Nice to have that in place coming into this season. Speak a little bit about Katie, what she means to this team, and your defensive core in supporting Katie.
I mean, I'm a goalkeeper, so Katie was a fantastic. When I looked at the roster out and then I saw her play, just absolutely fantastic. Brought a smile to my face. That's super. I think it's super important to have a fantastic goalkeeper, and we do. She's good with her feet. She's loud. She commands the box. So I think bringing her back is definitely going to be a plus for us. And we have Camilla Howard in front of her.
Yeah.
And then in front of her is Riley Haggerty, which is another person that is used to playing defense but translated to the midfield. But she's
made that move last year,
yes,
which has seemed to worked out pretty well for everybody involved.
Yes, I mean, her vision is tremendous, and that's why she made the move. And we're trying to keep her there, and we're hopefully have helped her a little bit to realize some other things that she could possibly do. So I'm excited. So,
Coach, lastly, you mentioned pressure in one of your answers for your kids, your players. A former 3-time Coach of the Year on your resume, NCAA appearance at Caldwell. So you've been through the grind. You know what it takes. What kind of pressure, if any, do you put on yourself in this your rookie campaign in a very strong New Jersey Athletic Conference?
Yeah, I mean, I put a lot of pressure on myself. I think it's important to always challenge yourself, and I want them to understand that we're all here to do a job together, and it's not about anything else except us. We have to do that job, and being able to do it at Caldwell for that many years was great. But I'm relieved. I'm enjoying it, and it's. I'm going to put a lot of pressure on ourselves and our coaching staff. The coaching staff that we have is, I think, top notch, and we've brought in a lot of different pieces in terms of that part of it that can help offensively, with the midfielders and with the defense. So, And for me, I'm just overseeing it all and just really trying to push forward what we want to do.
Gotcha. Lastly, Coach, I don't know if you're a locker room bulletin board guy, but NJAC preseason poll, you guys come in at 7. Some might say, you might have been a little higher on that based on last year's winning record. But what are your thoughts on that? And do you give any credence to those polls at all coming in Rutgers Newark at number 7 as we head into the season today?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was a little confused as well. But those are looked at by coaches and whoever else does them, and it's a simple thing, and they do it quickly. So our job is to show people that we're here and that we're ready to take the next step and to get to the top 3 and hopefully stay there.
Got it. Coach Gualiardi, first-year head coach, women's soccer, Rutgers Newark. Season is going to kick off in just a few days, as a matter of fact, Coach. Good luck to you this season. We thank you so much for stepping in, and all the best. A lot of high hopes. Women's soccer here at Rutgers Newark 2023 campaign under first-year head coach Gualiardi. It's going to be a good one. We'll see you guys real soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Great job. All right.